Hello everyone, welcome back to the K-Pop Facts channel. This time, we will discuss very proud news from one of the BTS members who is known for his gentle charm and captivating vocal power, Jimin. The South Korean idol has once again proven himself as a K-pop powerhouse in the global music scene, especially on the world's largest music platform, Spotify. On June 21st, the title track of his second album titled, Who re-entered the Spotify US Daily Top Songs chart at position 153. But surprisingly, just a day later, on June 22nd, the song jumped 51 positions straight to position 102. This spike was the biggest on the chart that day, showing a sudden surge of interest in Jimin's work. Not only was the re-entry stunning, the song Who also made new history. To date, the song has spent 325 days on the Spotify US Daily chart, making it the longest-lasting Korean solo song on the chart. This shows the song's consistency and relevance in the highly competitive music market. The feat doesn't stop there. Who also holds the record for the longest-running Korean song in the top 10 on Spotify US. It spent 137 days at the top, showing its growing appeal over time. Since its release on July 19, 2024, Who immediately made history by debuting at No. 18 on Spotify US's daily chart. This is the highest debut for a non-collaborative solo song by a Korean artist on the platform, an extremely rare achievement. With this achievement, Who became the first Korean song to reach the highest position in Spotify US history as a non-collaborative solo song. This not only broke the record, but also set a new standard for other K-pop solo artists. Who has now surpassed 367.81 million streams, filtered, on Spotify US. This not only makes it the most streamed Korean song in the US, but also the second highest streamed Asian song of all time. It's not just one song that's impressive. Jimin is also the only Korean artist to have two solo songs without collaboration surpass 100 million streams on Spotify US. Like Crazy joins Who in this monumental achievement. This achievement is even more impressive because all of these streams were achieved without the help of collaborations with Western artists. It is purely the power of Jimin's vocals, production, and charisma as a solo artist. In addition, Jimin is also the first Korean soloist to surpass 500 million total streams on Spotify US, another record he has set as a solo artist. Jimin's second album, Muse, also made history. The album has been on the Spotify US weekly top albums chart for 45 consecutive weeks, making it the first solo K-pop album to maintain such consistency. This achievement shows that the album Muse has great staying power in the American music market. The songs on the album, including Who, have shown success in reaching international tastes. Jimin also earned a new nickname from fans and the media, Jimerica, a portmanteau of Jimin and America. This nickname reflects Jimin's immense popularity in the United States and how he is accepted as a true pop star outside of Korea. The nickname Jimerica is not just a joke from fans, but a real reflection of how Jimin has been able to dominate the US music market, one of the most difficult music markets for Asian artists to penetrate. Various international media outlets have also begun to pay more attention to Jimin's solo career journey. They call his success on Spotify as real proof that the Hallyu wave doesn't just stop at groups, but can also be carried by individuals who dare to experiment. The song Who is also considered a new representation of contemporary K-pop, full of emotion, cinematic atmosphere, and raw and deep vocal power. It's no wonder that this song continues to attract new listeners every day. Jimin's consistency has also inspired many other young K-pop artists to try to penetrate the global music market as solo artists. He proves that the solo path is not only possible, but can also be a field of achievement that is no less great. With this achievement, Jimin is now not only known as a member of BTS, but also as a globally recognized solo K-pop icon. He has etched his name among the world's big names. For Jimin's fans around the world, especially in America, this achievement is a special gift after his military service. They have shown consistent great support through streaming and organic promotions. And for all of us on the Machi Squad channel, this is the right time to celebrate Jimin's victory. Don't forget to keep streaming songs from the Muse album, and give endless love to our proud artist. With Jimin's increasingly solid position on the international music stage, industry observers consider his presence as a new direction for Asian artists in the global market. He is not only a symbol of the rise of K-pop soloists, but also a symbol of cross-cultural success that is very rare in the Western music industry. Spotify itself is reported to be paying special attention to the performance of the song Who and the album Muse. With consistent streaming data and a significant spike in a short time, Jimin is seen as a valuable asset in expanding Spotify's global listener base, especially among very loyal K-pop fans. In addition, Jimin's fan community, known as Jimin's Angels, actively promotes the idol's work in various creative ways, including creating streaming campaigns, distributing digital posters, and holding events to celebrate Jimin's achievements in various major cities around the world. In South Korea itself, this achievement was greeted with great pride. Many local media outlets reviewed at length how Jimin had introduced Korean music more deeply to the world, not only through choreography or visuals, but through high-quality lyrics and music production. Interestingly, the song Who does not use English lyrics at all, but was still able to penetrate the American music market, which is known to be very selective. This proves that the emotional quality of music can transcend language barriers. Jimin's influence is also strongly felt among young musicians. Many trainees and rookie idols call Jimin their role model. Not a few imitate Jimin's vocal style, stage aesthetics, and personal approach to his fans. In various interviews, Jimin always emphasizes the importance of honesty in music. He stated that Who was a song that was born from the deepest feelings he experienced during the writing of the Muse album. So when the song became a huge success, he felt that his work was truly understood by the world. The success of this song also opened up opportunities for international collaborations in the future. Several American and European producers have reportedly expressed interest in working with Jimin, seeing the universal and distinctive appeal of his music. Meanwhile, armies around the world continue to voice their support on social media. Trending hashtags such as hashtag Jimin on Spotify US and hashtag WhoBackToTop100 are proof that the power of Jimin's fandom can really influence digital platform algorithms. Not only in the form of numbers and records, Jimin's influence is also felt in the dynamics of the music industry as a whole. Several major labels are now starting to consider new promotional strategies inspired by Jimin's approach, more personal, emotional, and focused on artistic quality rather than just instant popularity. Music critics are also starting to see Jimin as a representation of the ideal artist of the current generation, not only handsome and talented, but also daring to show his vulnerable side in his songs and lyrics. This makes Who not just a pop song, but a work of art that has deep emotional resonance for its listeners. In addition, Jimin's success shows that BTS members' solo careers can still run brilliantly even without the direct involvement of the group. He proves that his individual identity as an artist can stand alone, even shining brightly on the world stage. With all these achievements, many speculate that Jimin might be nominated for a major American award event like the Grammy Awards, especially if this positive trend continues and is supported by the right promotional strategy from his label and fans. And what is certain is that Jimin's achievements today are not the result of luck alone. This is the fruit of his hard work, dedication, and undying love for his art and his fans. From Jamaica to the entire world, Jimin has truly become a true global icon.
Just